Hello, last level viewers. I'm John St. John, better known as the voice of Duke Nukem. You better keep watching, or I'll rip your head off and spit down your neck.
Hey everybody, welcome back to our YouTube channel here on Last Level. Here we're going to take a quick look at a game called Lovers in a Dangerous Spacetime. Now I know what you guys are thinking, because believe me, I felt the same thing, but there's a lot more to this game than its wacky title. Some of you might actually be familiar with this game, as it has been in development for quite a while. It's the first release out of three-man team Asteroid Base out of Toronto, and showed up at a variety of different cons and gaming shows in 2013 and 2014, winning a variety of different Best of Shows and Most Anticipated Title awards. But what exactly is Lovers in a Dangerous Spacetime? Well, in essence, it's a roguelike space simulator. You play either by yourself with an AI assistant, or with a friend as you try to frantically man more elements of the ship than you're capable of handling at once, meaning you're going to have to run around to various guns, shields, maps, and engines to make sure that you can accomplish what you're trying to do in each of the game's many randomly generated levels. It feels a little bit like playing a game of FTL. You constantly wish that there were more of you and you'd be able to do more tasks at once, but you're always having to plan out your next 3 or 4 moves in advance to be able to appropriately operate the ship. It's an experience that can be really frustrating at times, but when you finally figure it out, it becomes second nature and very rewarding. Because the game throws a lot at you in terms of how much you have to do at once, the controls have been very simplified to make it as easy as possible. I do have to warn you guys that I did try the game on both available control schemes, using my Xbox controller and a mouse and keyboard. The game was built around using an analog stick, so keep that in mind if you're purchasing the game on Steam with no controller available to you, as it might be an increasingly frustrating experience. Also keep in mind that the game is 100% playable on your own with the AI assistant, but definitely increases the value tremendously to have a friend there by your side to be able to work together, as it is really one of the best co-op experiences I've ever had in a game. But regardless of whether or not you're able to round up a friend and an extra controller, you're in for a great experience. After over 2 years in development, it shouldn't be a surprise that this game is remarkably polished. Every element of the sound and art in this game has been meticulously thought out to fit the overall tone. The colors are bright, many of the characters speak in mumbles similar to Animal Crossing, and composer Ryan Henwood delivers a beautiful 19-track soundtrack that is also available on Bandcamp for about $7. All of these elements work beautifully together to create a direct contrast to the dark, bleak, and lonely version of space that we've seen in games as of late. In my short time that I had in the game preparing this video for you, I was definitely a massive fan. The only gripe that struck me immediately was that there was no online multiplayer in any form. With that being said, the game has a lot more depth than I originally thought, with the ability to upgrade your ship by rescuing bunnies in space, which is pretty much the coolest form of upgrades I've ever seen. At the price of only $15 in both the Xbox and Steam store, this game is perfect for those of you that have a controller, a friend, or both.